Hello students and welcome back to Roshan Engineering Hub. In this video, we will going to learn about the two important roles in DBMS, that is the database administrator, which is called as the DBA, and the database designers. Okay, we will see in this video that who are they, what are their functions, and what is the difference between the both two roles. Okay, so first we will discuss about the database administrator. Okay, database administrator, that is DBA. In short, we will say it is a DBA. Now, who is the DBA? See, the DBA or the database administrator is just the caretaker, or the we can say the manager of the entire database system. Okay, it is the caretaker or the manager of the whole database system. The DBA makes sure that our database is safe, organized, fast, and always available. So, it is the duty of the DBA to make the database very safe, very fast, and always accessible to the users. Okay, let's write it here. DBA is a manager of the entire database system. They make sure that database is safe, organized, fast, and always available. Okay, so I hope you clear that who are DBA. DBA are the manager, who is the caretaker of the entire database system. Okay, so DBA controls the entire database system, and they make sure that the database is safe, organized, and always available to the users. Okay, I hope clear. Now we will see what are the functions of the DBA. Let's see the functions. First function is that authorization and access control. Okay, see, the DBA decides that who can access the database and what they can do with the database. Okay, like suppose example, like teacher can teacher can update the marks of that student. Okay, but the student can only view the marks of there. Okay, so this is called as the authorization and access control. Okay, like the DBA decides that who can access the database and what they can do with that database. Okay, I hope simple. Now let's see the second function. Backup and recovery. See, the DBA also takes the backup of the database. Okay, and restore it if the system crashes. Okay, so it is the responsibility of DBA only that to take the backup of the database and restore it safely, so that it can be taken, like when if the system crashes, so it can be easily restored. Okay, if the backup is available. Suppose let's take an example. Just like we save our phone photos in the Google Drive. Okay, so that it can not get lost. Therefore, okay, so this is also the function of the DBA to take the backup and for the recovery purpose. Next function, data security. Okay, so it is the responsibility of the database administrator only that to secure the database. Okay, from what? From the unauthorized access or from the hackers or from any harmful activities. Okay, so it is the purpose of DB only to secure the database. For the security purpose, they set passwords, encrypt the database, or they set some security policies. Okay, so this is how the database secure the database, by passwords, by encryption, or by the security policies. Now, the next function is performance tuning. Okay, so DBA makes sure that the database is running fast and smoothly. Okay, and if the database gets slow down, so it is the responsibility of the DBA only that to find the problem and then fix the problem. Okay, so this is called as the performance tuning, so that so that it is the purpose of DBA to see that the database is running fast and smoothly. In case it gets slowed down, then it will find the problem and then fix that problem. Then, so this is the fourth function. Let's see the fifth function. Database maintenance. Okay, so it is also the responsibility of DB only to maintain the database. For maintaining the database, it is including like updating the software or removing the old unnecessary data or optimizing the storage, or that it will see that everything is running without the errors. So it is the responsibility of database administrator only to maintain the database and see that it is running without errors, and it is having the optimizing storage will have, and it does not have any unnecessary data. Okay, so remove the unnecessary data or updating the software wherever necessary. Okay, so this is the fifth function. Let's see the sixth function. Ensuring data integrity. Okay, so it is the duty of the DBA to ensure that data is integrity also. What is data integrity? That means that DBA ensures that the data whichever is stored in the database is correct, reliable and consistent. Okay, for example, suppose we have a student database. Okay, so in that by mistake no student should have two roll numbers. Okay, so this is the meaning of the data integrity, to check that the data which is stored in the database is correct, reliable and consistent. Okay, so this is the sixth function. Let's see the seventh function. Monitoring and reporting. Okay, so it is the function of the DBA that to make ensure that to monitor the database, like the DBA keeps an eye on the database activity, like the how many users are accessing the database, or what is the memory which is taken by the database. Yes, how much memory is being used, and also that is there any errors in the database or not. So whatever thing is the and the activities of database which is being monitored and reported by the DBA only. Okay, so this is also the function of the database administrator. Now let's see the eighth and the last function of database administrator. Installing and configuring DBMS. It is the function of the DB only to install the DBMS software like the MySQL, Oracle, etc. and then configure it according to the organization need. So this is also the one of the function of the database administrator. There are many more functions, but we have discussed the main functions of the DBA. Okay, so I hope you clear with the DBA and the functions of DBA. So who are the DBA? DBA are the person who keeps the database fully functional, safe and fast, so that the users can easily access that database. Okay, so these are the data about the database administrator and their functions. Let's also discuss about the what are the skills which are required for the database administrator. Let's write it here. Skills required. Okay, so there are some skills also which are required to become a database administrator. Now what are their skills? Let's discuss that. Database designing. Okay, so the DBA should have the knowledge of the database designing. Okay, he should know that for how to design the database. Then the second is of knowledge of SQL. Okay, so the database administrator must have the knowledge of the SQL, that is the structured query language. Then the third skill is distributed architecture. See, the DBA must also know about the distributed architecture. This is also one of the skills. Then the fourth skill is that he must know about the operating servers. Okay, The DBA must have the knowledge of the different types of operating servers. Next, know about RDBMS. Okay, the DBA must know about the RDBMS. RDBMS is the Relational Database Management System. Now, what is it? That we will discuss later in our video. Okay, so this is also the skills required that he should know about the RDBMS. Okay, and the sixth and the last skill which is required is that he must ready to face the challenges, solve the problem quickly. Ready to face challenges and solves the problem quickly. Okay, so these are some of the skills which are required for the database administrator. Okay, I hope you clear with the database administrator, the function. This we have seen the main functions of the database administrator, and these are the some skills which are required for the successful data administrator. Okay, I hope you clear. If you want to take the screenshot or write it down, write it. Now the database designers. Now before going to the database designer, if you understand the topic or have any doubt, so please let me know in the comment box. Do like the video, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more such easy explanation videos. And one more thing, do not worry about the notes. You will get a very good notes of this topic in the description box. So please do check it there, and also join the Telegram group for all the notes material of every topic. Okay. So now let's move to the topic, that is the database designers. Who are the database designers? See, the database designers are the person who does the structure of the or who creates the structure of the database. Okay, just like an architect who is constructing or who is the designing the building before the construction of the building. Okay, so the database designers are the person who creates the structure of database. Okay, the database designer are the persons who create the structure of the database, just like an architect who designs the building before the constructing it. Okay, so these are the database designers. Now let's discuss some of the functions of the database designers. First function is of requirement analysis. See, first of all, the database designers first meet the client or the users to understand that what are the data to be stored in the database. Okay, so the database designer first meet the requirements. Okay, first meet the client to understand their requirements, that what they want to be stored in the database. So according to that, they create the database structure. Okay, so this is the first function, that is the requirement analysis. Now the second function is creating the data model. Okay, their second function is that they create the data models. Now what are data models? I have made a separate video of data model. If you want to see that video, the link is in the description box. Okay, so the function, this is the function of the database designer only, that they create the data models. Conceptual models like the ER models, okay, which will show the entities, attributes, and relationships. Okay, so this is the function of database administrator. The database designer to create the data models. Now, the third function is designing tables and relationships. Now, this is the third function, that to design the tables and the relationship. Means that the database designers will decide that how many tables they need. Okay, how many tables they need to design, and what are the columns that the table will contain. Okay, and how the tables which have they created, how these tables are being connected, or how they, what are the relationship between those tables. Okay, or they are connected through primary key or foreign key. So whatever details of the tables that are also designed by the database designer. Okay, that how many tables, what are the columns they will have, what are the relationships between those tables, how they are connected between foreign key, primary key, whatever the constraints, these all are designed by the database designer. This is the third function. Fourth function is normalization. Now, what is normalization? See, the database designer remove the duplicate or the unnecessary data from the database. Okay, why? To make the database clean and efficient. So, this is the function of database designers only, to remove the unnecessary or the duplicate data from the database. Okay, now the next function is choosing constraint. Okay, so this is the function of database designer only, that to choose the constraint, then whatever constraint they want in their table and on their database. Now, what are constraints? See, I have told you in the earlier videos also that the constraint means the conditions. Okay, now what type of conditions? Like there is a table of student, in that suppose there are some constraints like the roll number must be unique. Okay, so the student will be get identified easily, so the roll numbers must be unique, or in the names column they that must not be blank. Okay, or the some conditions like marks cannot be negative. Okay, so these are some constraints, or we can say the conditions. So in the database language we say them as constraints. Okay, I hope you clear. So these constraints are also designed or chosen by the database designers. So this is also one kind of function of database designer. Now the next function is designing indexes for fast search. Okay, now this is again of the one of the function of the database designer, that they design the indexes. Now what are indexes? They helps to improve the searching. Okay, so that the whatever we search, that becomes very fast. To improve the speed, the database designer create the indexes. Okay, so that data can be searched faster. Example, just like we have an index of the book. Okay, so that if we want to go or navigate somewhere, we can go by the page numbers. This is the work of the index. Okay, what is the work of the index of the book? So that the user, we should not have to find, they can go to the index and then find it, so it become easy to search the any topic. So this is also the one function of database designer, to design the indexes so that our searching become fast. So now the seventh function, working with DBA and developers. See, this is also one of the function of the database designer, that they have to work with the DBA and the developers. Okay, so they collaborate with DBA and developers or the coders, by to make sure that whatever the structure they have designed, they must support the application. Whatever the application, so their structure should support the application. Okay, therefore they collaborate with the DBA and the developers or the coders. Okay, so now this is what the database designer is, and what are the these are the some of the main functions of the database designers. Okay, I hope you clear with this also. You want to take the screenshot or write it down. Yes. So now I hope you clear with the database designers and the database administrator. What are the who are the database designers? Database designers are the person who first plan and design the entire database system, and the database administrator manage and maintain the database system. Okay, I hope you clear. Both the roles are important to make the reliable and the secure DBMS. Okay, I hope you clear with both. Now let's discuss the difference between the both roles. Let's see the difference between both. Here is the database administrator and the database designers. See, the database administrator are responsible for the managing and maintaining the database, and the database designers are responsible for designing the structure of the database. Let's write it here. responsible for managing and maintaining database, and here responsible for designing the structure of database. This is the first difference. Second difference is that the database administrators work after the database is created, okay, and the database designers work before the database is implemented. Work after the database is created and the database designers work before the database implemented. Yes. Now the third difference is the database administrators are responsible for handling the security, okay, and then user roles, backup, recovery, performance tuning, functions we have already seen, okay. Handles security, user roles, backup, recovery, and recovery, and performance tuning. The database designers are working with the designing, ER modeling, or the physical designs, the conceptual logic, whatever the designing part is there, that are handled or work by the database and designers. Handles data modeling, ER modeling, physical designs, or the conceptual logics. Okay, so these are the handled by the database designer that handles the data modeling, ER diagram. See, ER modeling or ER diagram. Okay, ER modeling is come under the data modeling only. Okay, let's write it here, ER diagram. So ER diagram is also designed by the database designers only. Okay, so they handle the data modeling, ER diagram, physical design, conceptual designs, or the logical designs. Whatever are the designs which are handled by the database designers. The next difference is that the database administrators ensure that the database is running smoothly, efficiently, and the database designers is ensure that the designing is correct. Okay. Ensure that database run efficiently, and here ensure that database is designed correctly. And one more difference we will see that the database administrator deals with the day-to-day operations and the database designers deals with the planning and structure. Deals with day-to-day operations and they deals with the planning and structure. Okay, so this is the difference between the data administrator and the database designer. Okay, I hope you clear with the both difference also. If you want to write it down, write it or take the screenshot. Yes. So now in this video, we have covered that what are the database administrator and what are the database designers. We have seen the functions of both the roles. Okay, both are the important role. What both the roles are very essential for making the very secure and reliable database management system. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you understand the topic, please do comment in the comment box, like the video, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more such interesting videos. Now see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.